China looks like. This is China right here. Damn. In China! 这网络真的。网。Are you eating food stuff? Yes. Your Chinese name? Can I have one chicken leg, please? One drumstick. One drumstick. China can't see you. What does that mean? I love Swift. Is all it is. It's too much. I can't even choose them.
IShowSpeed didn't just visit China. He set off a cultural explosion, from live streaming Shaolin Kung Fu and tasting fermented drinks in Beijing to getting mobbed by fans and followed across the country by a mysterious man in a red jacket known as Uncle Goose. This wasn't just a trip. It was a movement, a story of cultural collision, kindness, chaos, and controversy. And the truth, it goes far deeper than anyone imagined. IShowSpeed landed in Shanghai on March 24th. Within a single week, he'd triggered over 30 hot topics on Chinese social media. His raw, unscripted style resonated instantly. He did flips on the Great Wall, rode bullet trains, toured ancient temples, and streamed 6 hours a day, with no breaks. Everywhere he went, the crowd followed, and so did the cameras. But what made the internet explode was his reaction to a viral Chinese song, Sunshine, Rainbow, Little White Horse. At first, he misunderstood the lyrics, but when he learned their true meaning, he laughed, danced, and joined in. A misunderstanding turned heartwarming connection. That moment said it all. He wasn't there to mock, he was there to experience. It started in Chengdu quietly. Among the crowd, a man in a red jacket handed IShowSpeed a gift, a full barbecue goose, and disappeared. The next day, in a completely different city, he reappeared. Then again, and again. By the fourth time, it was clear. This wasn't random. The internet gave him a name, Uncle Goose. He brought snacks, handed out drinks, translated, cheered, and even protected the team. He wasn't just in the background anymore. He became the soul of the stream. When fans begged IShowSpeed to bring Uncle Goose into the car, he did. They used a translator to bond. IShowSpeed promised to help him find a wife. Uncle Goose made the stream thumbnails. He was family. In one city, a local tour guide tried to push Uncle Goose aside, saying, "This is my city, I'm the boss here." Bad move. The internet exploded. They called him the Green Goblin and bombed his ratings, reviews, and reputation. He quickly deleted his accounts. Why the outrage? Because Uncle Goose had come to represent genuine warmth. Push him out, and you're pushing out what made this journey real. By April 6th, IShowSpeed arrived in Changsha, home of spicy food and stinky tofu. But all the travel and streaming had caught up to him. He was sick, runny nose, sore throat, exhausted. His team told fans, no spicy food, no crawfish, and definitely no shrimp. IShowSpeed is allergic. Still, he streamed. Still, he smiled, because this wasn't just a vacation, this was a cultural bridge in real time. Even CCTV, China's national broadcaster, highlighted IShowSpeed's trip, calling him one of the most influential global creators today. But one person didn't make the cut, his translator, Li Meiyue. Previously front and center, she was blurred out on national TV. Why? Fans accused her of trying to manipulate IShowSpeed's image, exaggerating culture gaps, creating friction, and feeding him wrong info. Now, her accounts are reportedly banned. Just like that, gone. The reach didn't stop in China. Across the ocean, MrBeast, the most subscribed YouTuber in the world, saw the tour. He commented directly under IShowSpeed's livestream, "I want to go to China too." If that happens, expect chaos, cameras, and record-breaking numbers. Because Speed didn't just go viral, he redefined global content. This wasn't some polished brand campaign. This was 6-hour live chaos, full of mistakes, confusion, joy, and real connection. And China loved it. Whether it was IShowSpeed getting acupuncture, mistaking tofu for dessert, or crying tears of pain and laughter, viewers saw authenticity. And that's rare online. He danced with strangers. He bowed to Shaolin monks. He got corrected by passengers for jumping near subway doors, and laughed it off. But not everyone saw IShowSpeed's China trip as innocent fun. On platforms like X, criticism erupted. Some accused Chinese netizens of idolizing a foreign influencer, with memes showing Chinese people worshipping IShowSpeed like a god. One viral comment read, "An American arrived in China." And this is what the Chinese did all the time, with an image that many called offensive and degrading. Others joked China paid IShowSpeed with 1% of their GDP to boost PR. But things got darker. Some users accused the trip of being state-orchestrated propaganda, pointing to the irony that YouTube is banned in China, yet IShowSpeed was promoted everywhere. One user wrote, "Chinese netizens are hurling N-word slurs, but clueless fans in the West eat up CCP's propaganda." Another added, "He was at the receiving end of racism, just like many Africans in China during COVID." The message? IShowSpeed's visit may have been a feel-good moment for fans. But beneath the surface, it sparked serious cultural and political debate. Was it genuine connection or carefully curated PR? One thing's for sure, it touched a nerve on both sides of the world. IShowSpeed didn't just live stream, he changed perceptions. Uncle Goose? Not a clout chaser, but a man trying to promote his hometown, share local food, and support rural communities. The stream changed his life. His braised goose sales exploded. He was honored by his hometown with over $13,000 as a thank you. And now, IShowSpeed wants to bring him to America. This story wasn't about fame, it was about connection. About two people from totally different backgrounds, finding common ground in kindness. So what's next? Will MrBeast follow? Will Uncle Goose get a US visa? Will China become the future of global content? Only time will tell. But this much is certain. IShowSpeed didn't just go viral, he built something bigger. A moment, a movement, a memory. This is Behind the Light Stick. If you believe in connection beyond borders, hit subscribe, because behind every live stream, behind every unexpected friendship, and behind every light stick, there's always a deeper story. See you in the next video.